Welcome back, everybody, to the continuation of our Let's Play of Space Exploration, Krastorio 2 and AAI vehicles. So, I've been a bit buzzy in space. I've used the construction train to build a train line all the way to this Beryllium field over here. We are now mining this 215 million Beryllium patch over here. It's all going into a train. Is this train actually... I don't think so. Let's have a look over here. Nope. He's breaking that. Good to know. Good to know. But that's a fix for later. There's only one train over here for now, so it should not be that much of an issue. But I've set up the rocket over here that is flying back into... Wait, not map mode. Into the Beryllium ore import on Novice. And if we have a look at Novice, that is over here. The Beryllium ore input is this thing right over here. Yes, and this one has already been prepped for the rocket to fly back. And over here, we are even ready to fly back as soon as everything is in. So we've put back in the original flip-flop mechanic we had, where we just flip-flop our rockets around. We still do have the additional supply rocket that is supplying us over here with stuff. I might have forgotten to set up a signal over here. I have definitely forgotten to set up a signal over here, because this one is set up to... Oh, no trigger at all. Perfect. So we can fly once we want to fly, so I can get back out of this thing. Excellent. So we also have the other mine all the way over there, but sadly there's no radar over there, so there's nothing much to see over there. Also, the construction train is currently parked over here because I had a bit of an issue, and some of you might have commented on it already. If we map the train cargo wagons over here to specific resources, then once this train is picking up stuff that does not belong into its own compartment, that train will be in trouble, or that construction job will be in trouble. So currently I'm parking him over here so that over here we can just use our bot network over here for construction. Good. Anything else up here in space? No, I'm pretty sure we've got everything. Is that more Beryl? Yeah, I'm gonna ignore that. So, what's the objective for today? Today, we are going to do some beryllium processing on Novice. And the rocket over here is ready to go. So, how about we set it up the following way? We go on launch on full cargo. There we go. Off we go. Back to Novice. And we're going to set up some beryllium processing. Here we go. We also need to set up some meteor point defense in the asteroid belt. Good. Let's hope we land in the correct spot. That looks like the correct spot. There we go. Good. And then, of course, this thing over there has to be... where is it? Where is it? Beryllium. Copy, paste. There we go. So we put the beryllium on the train. This thing over here will probably fly back straight away. It goes on when the green signal is full already and his fuel's full. He should flip-flop right away. Or is he waiting on something? Launch on green signal. When do we get a green signal over here? Once we have supplied all of these. There we go. Here I have these. And I think the other ones are coming over here. And let's see him fly away. We have another one of these. That is yours. And then we wait on the other meteor point defense. There we go. And? Tudum. There's a green signal going out. Launch on green signal when fuel full. Yes. Are we waiting on something? Excuse me? Rocket? Launch on green signal when fuel full. There is definitely a green signal coming out of here. I think sometimes this thing just takes a while to register that he has the green signal. Fuel is full. The fuel pipe over here is full. There's nothing coming in anymore. Maybe we just have to set up his destination once more time? Nope. Anything else we need to do? Launch and trigger. Launch on green signal when fuel full. Do we maybe accidentally negate the signal? It could just be that we maybe accidentally negate the signal. Let's have a look at the signal. There we go. Let's put out good old debug pole. Ah, there's a green signal going in there. Launch on green signal when fuel full. Fuel's full. Launch on green signal or when cargo full. He doesn't want to go. He just doesn't want to go. Is there something I'm missing? Wait a minute. Waiting for available empty landing pad. Oh, that's it. Yeah, see, if I would be reading, things would be easier. Empty landing pad. Really? Is that the issue? I mean, there is like a little bit of stuff in here. And that seems to be bugging him out a bit. Okay. So how about we just do the following? Yeah, make a copy of this one again. How about this? And now it's empty. And off he goes. Perfect. Good. So that will give us the loop for getting the ore back to Novice. And on Novice, we want to process that ore. So what do we need? We need pulverizers. We need chemical plants. We need chemical plants. We need chemical plants. We need Fernie, and at the end of it, we need a crafting machine. Okay, so chemical plants, Fernie, and chemical plants we have. The only thing we do not have in our pocket is the crusher. That thing should be over here somewhere. And maybe also, do we have the Fernie in our pocket? Am I ordering up furnaces? Is this also possible in reverse over here? No, I do not see this over here in reverse. Let's see. Where's the machines? Machines. Chemical plants. There we go. Let's order up ourselves some. Where are they? Where's the advanced furnace? There we go. Oh, industrial furnace. Yeah. Let's get 20 of these. And while we're at it, the pulverizer. There we go. Bring me like 5 of these as well. Then I don't have to look for them, and the bots will bring me them over. And we're probably going to go over there real quick. And we're just going to set up a quick and easy, or we're just going to schematic out the machine that we want to have. Good. Okay, we've got the pulverizers and everything. Let's fly. Oop, that's not how we fly over there. Also a bit annoying that you can't just get out of there by pressing escape. Well, that seems to be a generic problem in Factorio. Good, let's fly over here. Here's good. And let's figure out what we need to do to process the beryllium. So we start off with a pulverizer. Pulverizer gets in the beryllium ore and turns that into crushed beryl. 2 beryllium ore turns into 1 crushed beryllium. Of course, we can also put these in there, and we should not forget to put in these as well. We can check up the crafting speeds of these machines in other builds than we have. Next step, we wash it with some sulfuric acid into the next step. So let's get ourselves a chemical plant. There we go. And we want to wash the beryllium sulfate. There we go. Again, productivity modules. It's going to be very, very good. We do get some sand out of this. That's fine. And then the next step, I think, is again this one. Because now we go to beryllium. No, wait. We go to beryllium hydroxide first. There we go. And then from beryllium hydroxide, let's keep them aligned. We go into beryllium powder. Again, productivity bonus. And then from the powder, I think from the powder, we go to the ingot. And I think that's a step in the furnace. Let's see, the beryllium ingot. Yeah, there we go. Even more productivity bonus. And then the final step is from the ingot into the beryllium plate. There we go. Even more prod bonus. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stages of productivity bonus. Let's just say it's an average of... Actually, what is the biggest bonus we can get in terms of productivity bonuses? I mean, the productivity bonus 9 gives us plus 20% productivity. If we just assume for a second that we get a 50% productivity bonus, with prod 9s, this will be 60 over here, but let's just assume 50 for a second. 50% bonus. So if we put in 1 over there, We get 1.5 out over here. Then we get 2.25 over there. Then we get 3.75 over here. And then 3.75 goes all the way up to, what is that? Let's just assume 4. About 6 over here, about 9 over there. So one cycle over there turns into 9 cycles over there. That is an impressive bonus. Very impressive. But the thing we need to do right now is to figure out the correct ratio over here. So over here we get 1 crushed beryllium per second. This machine over here wants 1 crushed beryllium per second. So if we have them running at the same clock speed, we can 1-to-1 them. However, this one over here does get a 33% bonus. And that just might be good. If we just take you real quick. And you real quick. And we're going to have a quick peek at... helicopter flying overhead. We're going to have a quick peek at... where is this thing? Elysium? Yep, Elysium. Because in Elysium, we have these machines with the correct crafting speeds. They will have a crafting speed of 2. They over here will have a crafting speed of 3.6. Ah, there we go. Crafting speed 3.6. Extra productivity from a third. That is 4.8. So if we assume 5, it's a 1 to 2.5 ratio. That's when we assume 5. So a 1 to 2.5 ratio. So that's a 2 to 5 ratio. A 2 to 5 ratio seems like a good way to do this. So we could maybe think about something like this. And then we take you. And then maybe something like this. This. It's a 2 to 5. Oh, that's horrible. Unless we do it like this. And then it's a 4 to 10. And then we can maybe do something like this. This could be good. This could be good. Good. Next step. What the hell? We need 50 beryllium sulfate every 30 seconds to turn that into 200 beryllium hydroxide. Okay. Was not expecting that. This step over here. You halve it down. So at the crafting speed of 2, you make 1 beryllium sulfate per second. Actually, we should also keep crafting speed into account. I think I didn't do that. So if this thing has a theoretical crafting speed of 5, that means you make 2.5 items per second. If you have a crafting speed of 2, that means you need... oh, yeah, that's a 1-to-1. I'm going to 1-to-1 these. Let's just 1-to-1 these. Is 1-to-1 fine? Wait. Yeah, that productivity bonus is already calculated in there. And at the crafting speed of 2, you need 2 crushed barrel per second. You over there at the crafting speed of 5, make 5 barrel per second. Numbers! I know how they work. Yes, absolutely. I'm a master number negotiator. To be perfectly honest, I'm still a bit tired from that garage I was in yesterday. But how about we do something like this? Now we're back to 2 to 5, which was also my original number. Let's check it one more time. So, at crafting speed 2, you need 2 barrel per second. At crafting speed 5, you make, actually 4.8 beryllium per second, or crushed beryllium per second. You need 9.6 per second as an input. So 4.8, that's 5-ish, that's fine. Something like that. Good. Then, this machine over here pushes out every 2 seconds, 1 beryllium sulfate, plus my phone alarm going off. Perfect. There we go. Plus 24%, so 1.25 in beryllium sulfate per second. 1.25. So you running at crafting speed 2, you need 50 every 15 seconds. So let's have a quick look at that. 50 divided by 15, you need 3.33333333 beryllium sulfate per second. And if we divide that by 1.25, that would mean 2.666 machines. So this plus 2/3 of this can go into this. I might just do it like this. And this over here, for now, is just figuring out the ratios. So will not be the final build, but I think this might be fine. It's not going to be the super most impressive way to do it. We do get water out over here, which we can put back in over there. And what is this? Is this another type? Oh, that's the beryllium hydroxide that we get out of there. Yeah, same icon, slightly different tint of green. Some people might even not even see the difference between these two. But so be that. Good. So, that means we can now have 2 of them. That means every 30 seconds we make 50 crafting speed 2. That means every 30 seconds. Every 30 seconds we make 100 crafting speed 2. That means every 30 seconds we make 200. And on top, the prot bonus of 24%. That means we make 200 times 1.25. That is 250, as we all know. 250 beryllium hydroxide every 30 seconds. So if we divide that by 30, that means we make 8.333 per second. This step over here, really? Oh, that should be good, actually, now that I think about it. Crafting speed 2, we need 4 per second. We make 8.33 per second in total. That's both of these together. One of these over here makes 200 every 30, or 200 and... I calculated bullshit over there again. Sorry about that. I'm a bullshit master today. Sorry about that. So 200 per second, 200 per 30 seconds over here. That's 400 per 30 at crafting speed 2. And then on top of that, the 25% bonus, that's 500 every 30. So 500 every 30 is 16.66666 per second. These, the crafting speed of 2, require 4 per second, so it's a 1 to 4, more or less. So we have something like this. Here we go, here we go. Figuring out numbers, there we go. More or less. Yeah, the number's going to be a bit wavy, but that should be fine. And then we get over here to the beryllium powder. So these things over here make beryllium powder. We halve that down. So if we just divide it by 2, and then again multiply it by 2 because we got 2 of them, this whole column over here, all of it, makes 16.666667 beryllium powder per second. If we add the prot bonus into that, we get 20.666 per second. That means you there running at a crafting speed. Now we have to check this one real quick. That is over here. Crafting speed of 6.4. Thank you very much. You need, well, 64.4. That is this divided by that. That's multiplying this by that. You need 1.6 per second. Good. We got 20.666 per second. So we need about, divide this by that, 12.91. So 13. Give or take a little. So what this thing is telling me is the final ratio is a 4 to 12. Or a 8 to 12. So a 4 to 6, a 2 to 3. Okay. We can maybe do that. So if it's a 2 to 3, it would look something like this. And then we will have multiple blocks of these. And we need another one of these at least, and another one of these at least. There we go. That is this taken care of. Then we need you, say over there, and say over there. That's taken care of. And then we need these over here. Something's being eaten. Yeah, that's not being eaten. That's being hit by a meteorite. Yeah, Lich still has the problem that things are just falling on its head. As long as we can fix it. Oh god, this place looks so terrible. Oof. We still have the resources to fix it, so no worries yet. No worries yet. Good. And then let's place you, say, over here somewhere. So this is what our build could look like. I like it. Yeah, this should be fine. There's probably going to be some issues with this. And we have to rebuild it either way. Oh shit, we forgot about the most important part, the plates. I forgot about the final step. The plates. Each one of these machines makes, of course, crafting speed 6.4. So what do we have here? 6.4 divided by 40 is a crafting speed of... I'm calculating bullshit again. We make 6.4 plates every 40 seconds. There we go. So 6.4 divided by 40. That's a crafting speed, or that's 0.16. That's 0.16 beryllium ingots per second. This thing over here wants 0.125. That's almost a 1-to-1 again. Okay. So at crafting speed 2? No, this one will have a different crafting speed. This one over here will have a crafting speed of... Let's check. It's over here. You have a crafting speed of 2.25. Okay. So you want 2.25 every 8. That means you want 0.28125 plates per second. If we divide it by 0.16, that is 1.75. So 1.1 3/4 of these machines go into one of these. So that's 1 3/4. That is 2 3/4. That is 2.5. And then 3.5. And then the quarter over here. Wait, sorry. That's how you do this. So these two can share. I think this is fine. I think we can do it like this. This feels good. So we need 1 3/4 going into here. And then we have a quarter over here. We have a quarter over here. And we have a quarter over there. Since we got some wibbly-wobbly, not really exact ratio thingies going on, I think this will be the correct way to do it. There we go. And that's the full build. And now the only thing we need to do is to figure out the inputs over here. And why did I actually pick up all of these? We do need to check what they need in recipes. But actually, we can check this via this one over here. Good. This one over here, easy. You just get ore. Done. This one over there, a bit harder. This one over there needs the crushed ore. You do need 2 crushed ore per second. Okay. So that means we definitely want at least a stack inserter over here. So then we have the speed to do it. And now we can already see the issue over here. This machine over here suddenly has no connection left. We can't add the asset. So if we maybe just rotate all of these around, then it looks even worse because now we can't do even less. So let's rotate them back. Yeah, that's an issue. I was kind of thinking of maybe using longhand inserters, but longhand inserters will not be fast enough, I think. Currently, longhand inserters do 2.4 items per second. 2.4 items per second. That is pretty much on speed. That is exactly the speed that we need. So I guess we are just looking out. Here we go. There we go. There we go. And then you. Wait. What happened over here? You need to be one further down. You. Ah, okay, I see what happened. Both of these need to be one further down. 1, 2. This is fine. Yeah, there we go. And then we can at least do the pipe over here. Something like that. Something like that. Ah, I see the issue. Sure. Let's do bottom one all the time. There we go. Actually, I do want to save a bit of underground. There we go. Let's do it like this. This is fine. Good. And then, of course, water output, same thing. Water goes out over here. Water goes out over there. And we hook up you. Good. Then When we crush this, we get out sand and beryllium sulfate. Okay, good to know. We could half and half these, no problem. Each machine over here puts out 1 beryllium sulfate per second. Yeah, that's going to be an issue over here. We don't really have space for that. Let's connect the pipes first, and then we shall see. Same thing over here. You over there, you over there, and you over there. That works. Good. We could just go with loaders. Loaders are fun. And then try to figure it out ourselves later on. Option 2 would be... Well, we don't really have a direct insertion. The thing that we have over here is something like this. Oh, this is horrible. This is really, really horrible. We want to split it up and down. And we also want to split away the sand. So that's the thing we have to think about. There we go, there we go, there we go. Let's maybe go to the next step and have a look at this one. Next step over here requires then the sulfate that's coming out over here, as well as the cryo rods. So we are already going to have some kind of belt going like this. Which then, how many rods do we need? We probably need like 1 rod every now and then. Yellow inserter. 1 rod every now and then, and hook it up to water. We can probably hook it up to the same water over here. How much water do we get out? We get not a lot of water out, but it might just be enough. We might have to balance it a bit. We need... Every machine over here needs 0.2 water per second. 0.4 at crafting speed 2. So we need 0.8 water per second. And the water that's coming out over here is more. Oh, that's an issue as well. Don't tell me we have to vent water. Please don't tell me we have to vent water. I don't really want to vent water. No. God dang it. Oh, you know what we could do? We could maybe just recycle the water and make some sulfuric acid on site. That could be an option. Then again, we get even more water out of here. Oh God. We could probably get away with making sulfuric acid on site. The more I think about it, the more it kind of makes sense in my mind. Good. But let's just mark this like this for now. So that we know that we have like... we've got 2 inputs over here. Yeah, we can do something like this. This will be fine. So that we know that we do have an input over here and an input over there. And then we can just keep this rolling. This over here will be straightforward. The step after the hydroxide is just, take this thing over here and then just turn it into whatever we need. There we go, there we go. So we could do something like this. Good. And then you, and you. And then afterwards, it goes into these machines. And over here, again, we have the issue with the piping. So we should probably do something like this. And remove this pipe in the middle. This will make things a little bit easier. We could then do something like this. Ooh, look at this. This feels nice and correct. And then we just do this, that, and this. And then we can probably get the water out somehow. I'm not really that concerned about the water. The beryllium powder, we do make 2 beryllium powder, actually a little bit more than 2 beryllium powder per second. So this over here should be at least a blue inserter. Maybe later on a stack. But I guess for now, a blue is fine. Dabba-dee, dabba-die. Also, I just noticed something. Remember how we added the assembly machines over here for the plate machines? Yeah, this thing is a bit bigger than that. Yeah, let's make a cut of this one. And let's focus on this thing alone, because we're going to have the same thing over here. We're going to have over there, and over there. Final place for the plate. Plate is going to be straightforward. We don't really need that much beryllium ingots. So over here, just do a yellow. Just make a yellow inserter. There we go. The correct inserter for the correct problem. There we go. There we go. There we go. Good. Okay, this is starting to look lovely. We do need some bacon power. Bacon power is absolutely recommended and mandatory. If we want to do bacon powder a bit better and easier, I'm kind of thinking this. Here, remove these. These should be fast enough to feed into those. And now let's get ourselves some bacons. Beacon. There's one. So, this is a very nice placement for a beacon. It hits everything that we need over here. Same over there once you push it out. So a beacon over here and a beacon over there. And then 1, 2. I can just copy this, by the way. There we go. I do have to re-rotate these then. Good. And then we still have enough space over here to make the water pipe work somehow. So I like this. This feels correct. Only place where we now don't have any bacon powder is this thing over here. We could maybe... No, we can't. I was kind of hoping that we could maybe just rotate this thing in. Like, well, we could maybe still do that and just put these machines in here, maybe? Maybe? Or we belt this out. I think I might just put this stuff on the belt. So that we can use like a single beacon for these machines over here. It's 6 machines. So we could just grab all of this stuff together and put it in here somewhere in a more beaconized machine. This over here is fine. This over here is fine. This thing over here needs a little bit more of an assistance. We could do maybe something like... Oh, that will not work. Let me just pick up this real quick. We need to get 6 machines in here. One, two. We know that we can put 4 like this. Yeah, that hits all of them. It might work. It just might work. So we put this stuff on belts. We pull this in over here so that we can feed it in over here. Like something like this. Oh, wait, you need to be one further over. Same for you. So we feed it in like this, and we feed it in like that. There we go. And there we go. So they feed. Then we push it out like this. I want to do this. That's a no-go over here. Unless... Wait a minute. Wait, that is the output over there. We come in like... Okay, let's do the output real quick. I'm just going to use a blue real quick. Blue. Buckle my shoe. Nah, we need this as an input. That doesn't work like that. Unless we push it out a bit more. We can still move. We still have the space to move. Okay, and then we do it the following way. This will be output. Generic output. This will be input. Generic input. It's not going to be that fast that we need any special arms, except for the output. We do push out... Okay, we push out 1 plate per second, plus productivity bonus. We can still do that with a long hand. So we could then do this. You over there, you pull in from over here. You pull in from over there. 4 plates per second. Yeah, that's a fast inserter. Fast over here, fast over there, fast over here. Let's place it down. What was it? Shift L. There we go. You are going to be a near hand inserter. Yes. And then you over there. And then you also This can be a yellow one. In over here and in over there. Good. And then we don't do this over here. Instead, we do this like this. And now to think about it, we don't need the underground over here. Because we're going to have the same thing over here. Like that. There we go. And actually... Yeah, sorry. These machines don't exist anymore. There we go. I'm usually a big fan of direct insertion, but I think for this one, just for the beacon retention and just to make this thing a block, this makes a lot more sense. I like this more. And then over here, we need to do one thing. Let's put you down real quick. And then you also... Oh, I have to keep my mouse over it. There we go. You drop near. You drop near. You drop near. There we go. So then we get the full belt. We don't even need this nor that. We only need this and that. Good. Wait. No, we do need this and that because these machines over here also need to feed. Good. Speaking of these machines over here also need to feed, we need this and that as well. Else these over here will not work. Good. And then we've got this as a block. And this has 5 beacons in it. Perfect. So that will be 1 block. We've already said we need 2 of these blocks. Let's remove you. So we're gonna have 2 of these blocks. Then we do need 1 of these. And I think for this one, let's have a peek. I was kind of thinking of... Yeah, because this is 5, we are going to have a weird pattern. I was kind of hoping that this over here would work, but this over here... Is that connected? That is connected. This over here will hit both machines over there and both machines over there, and then we have this machine over here. That machine over there is a bit sad. This one is a bit sad. And if we do it the other way around... Yeah, the other way around would be a little bit easier. The other way around would be like, we give you a beacon. Where did we place this one? Over there. So we place you over there. We give you a beacon, and then we try to get in a beacon over here somewhere. Somehow. Ooh. Actually, wait a minute. That also doesn't work. Unless... Wait, you over there. You hit 3 of them. You hit 2 of them, but that will be too close. You still hit 2 of them. Perfect. We do need this one over there and this one over here somewhere. It doesn't really matter where this one is. Yeah, that could work. It looks a bit odd, but we get... Ah, shit, this one was 1 too high. No! No! You know what? I'll figure this one out later, because looking at the episode, oh fuck, 40 minutes. Yeah, no, this is fine. So, Beryllium processing on site. It's gonna look something like this. Next time you're gonna take a look at this, this thing will be up and running. And then we have Beryllium processing. So we got a ratio of 2 to 5 to 2 to 8 to... Actually, to 16. Wait, it's 2 to 5 to 16... No, 2 to 5 to 2 to 16 to 24 to 10. That is our ratio. So if you do like what you see, please do leave a like, a follow, a comment, a subscription. Every one of those actions will help me out in growing this channel to something bloody amazing. You can also find me on twitch.tv/BoldViking, where I have even more content that is a little bit as chaotic as this one, but that's what I am doing, just doing chaotic content. Nevertheless, I wish you all an amazing evening, and until next time, see you around!